You like it? Okay, we are live.
Welcome. He was talking and just accidentally bumped his own hand and clicked go live. And we're like, oh, okay, I guess we're starting now.
Surprise! I can't stop it because it'll ruin the whole sync and everything. So
That's fine.
apparently we're live. So
welcome.
welcome. Welcome, One Stop Co-op Streamed. I'm Steve here with Kim.
Hi everybody.
We're gonna be playing some Marvel United. All right, we're back to doing it. This night, we're playing the Days of Future Past expansion. So focusing on that, but we're also mixing and matching some things from all over the place because why not?
Well, mixing and matching what? Because I know you wanted to do a lot more. Hey, Successful Geek, welcome.
Hey, welcome. Hello, Future from the Past.
Yes.
Nice, welcome.
Yeah. So what are we mixing? Because I know a lot of this is let's show the new stuff you that you got.
It's a new mode, and we're using characters from other parts of Marvel X-Men Unite that have not been on the stream yet.
Okay. So
that's what we're aiming for.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll continue this. I think next week though, we are going to continue doing Marvel United content, but we're going to do the review because I think played enough of most of the other content to be able to do a top 5 review for you. So we'll do that next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a lot of good stuff on the channel. So check out this channel, check out the other channel. If you like what we're doing here, comments below, like and subscribe. It's help a ton with us. So we appreciate all of that. It really helps us grow. Cool. Okay. Enough preamble. Let's jump down to the table. Every time. Gotta do it. Okay, here we are. We got a lot of things going on. This looks pretty different because it's a very different mode than normal. In fact, you notice we've got some giant figures on here, which my son absolutely loves these guys. These are the Sentinels.
Speaking of him, so we were putting him to bed. I had him showered and he's in this towel. He's all wrapped up. And we're listening to Imagine Dragons Thunder. So that's his favorite band. I don't know how, but it is. Anyway, so he's wrapped in his towel, drying off, and he's listening to the song. And then he goes singing along, and then he just does this most dramatic naked reveal, throws the towel off, and he goes, "Thunder!" And I'm like, what? Like Chippendales, like, no, you're 7. What are you doing? So he's very dramatic. But
he is a lot of fun.
Yeah. So you missed that.
I did miss that. I was busy setting up. So.
Just naked dancing. I'm just like, get some clothes on.
We don't know.
Oh God. Oh. Anyway, sorry, Caleb. He loves these figures. That's where my brain went to.
Yes. Yeah, so in this set, there's a couple ways of playing it. You can play with the Sentinels in any game, so you can throw them in. They all have their own special abilities. But in this one, we're playing the Days of Future Past scenario, so our ultimate job is to take out Nimrod, this big robot bad guy. So you take out him, we win the game. But you notice, he does not start on the board anywhere.
No.
We first must defeat the Sentinels, and then he'll appear, and then we can try to take him down. That's the goal.
So it's like we have 2 mini bosses and a big boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you play as hero Sentinels? You cannot. Good question, though. No, they are purely enemies, and like this one, or as a challenge. So you can throw them in any game you want in the future.
You could probably make up some rule, right, Steve? House rule it?
Yeah, but you don't have a deck for them. Like every hero has a specific deck of cards.
Yeah, you don't have a deck. That's kind of important.
Yeah, it doesn't really work. So because the Sentinels, as you'll see in this play, they adapt to what we do, which is very thematic. Like it works perfect. So
that's a good point because they're purple.
Yeah, it's interesting because there's a subtle difference. There's a purple, which is an anti-hero. Could be not anti-hero. Could be a hero or a villain. And then there's this like deeper maroon type purple, which is a challenge piece. There's technically different purples. They're subtle, but they're different.
I guess I didn't pay close enough attention.
Yeah, so this is a challenge piece, means you can play them in a separate mode someplace else. So, a good question. Fortunately, no heroes in this one.
Yep.
But the heroes we're playing as Iceman and Cyclops.
All right. Well, I'm gonna set up the.
You don't have to put those on there.
Oh.
Because in this mode we don't have any missions.
Oh, you're right. This is very different.
It's very different.
Welcome to new.
Welcome to new. Okay. Yes. So we won't explain the base way of how to play Marvel United unless he has some questions. We'll explain that, but we'll explain how this works because it's very different.
Yep. Hey Ryan.
Hey Ryan, can stick around for now. Hey, just say hi. Thanks for stopping by. Hoping my copy ships soon. Got the playmat, but no game. Actually, the playmat.
Because we were playing last night, and after streaming without the playmat, And I know before I was very anti-playmat. It was
Mm-hmm.
huge. I'm like, why do you need it? You can just play the cards and put them down. No, that simple ring of cards is super helpful
It's
and just
very,
very nice.
very helpful.
You have converted me
Yes.
to playmat for this particular game.
True. I think I do
Yeah.
agree. I think the playmat in this game is much more useful than most games. So most games is just like a nicer board, but this one actually has because
Yeah.
there's no board in this game. It has a nice functional
There's a functional element of
element. Right.
tracking.
Right.
Like legendary playmats, that's nice, but it's not necessary at all.
Well, the nice thing is it has the expansion stuff in it because the original board doesn't have any of those spaces. So,
Whatever.
not huge deal.
Anyway,
Yeah,
well,
I agree.
good job.
All right, talk about what we're doing now. So this is starting very differently. What you might notice is we do have these tokens in front of us. I've got the number 2 in front of me, and Kim's got the number 1 in front of her. These, let's be real, seriously, number 1. So these, they're random. I mean, the backs have just the Sentinel token on face on. If you want random it up, it doesn't really matter. But basically, what's going to mean is the number 2 Sentinel is coming after me as a primary target, and one's coming after Kim as a primary target.
So this is yours.
Yep.
Hand reaching to the ground in Doom, and mine is the punchy left hook.
Yeah. Okay. And just to point this out, I'm bringing to the close-up cameras. There are, Caleb pointed this out, there are actually Roman numerals on the bases.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's nice. Okay. Yeah,
so
I was just going off the silhouette.
So was I until Caleb pointed that out. I'm like,
our 7-year-old was like, "Oh, it's labeled."
Like, no, it's not. Oh, there are numbers on there. Very observant.
Good job.
So yes, so we gotta take them both out. Once we take them both out, then Nimrod will appear. He does not appear, and this Master Plan deck doesn't do anything until we take out both those Sentinels. Now, the other thing that I might notice is there are obviously we got the health out for the Sentinels. They're both 5 health in a 2-player game. There's also the villainous plot track. So thematically, what's happening is Nimrod is building himself up. He's adapting. He's growing. If he ever reaches the end of the track, he's basically adapted way beyond our abilities to ever be able to defeat him. He's invincible. We lose the game. So if the track ever reaches 15, we lose. There are also sections on that track. You see there's a white, a yellow, and a red. And the black, of course, we lose. What that means is his BAM effect. So this won't happen until he's on the board, but his BAM effect says if he's in the white, he's going to do each hero in his location takes 1 damage. Plus 1 damage if, just 1 damage. Then he'll take an additional damage if it's in yellow, and then 2
additional. So it's 1, 2, 3 hits is what it is.
Yeah, 2 extra damage if it's in red. Exactly. Yeah. So 1 damage to everyone in the spot, 2 damage to everyone in the spot, or 3 damage to everyone in the spot, depending on where he is in that. So the longer we take to take out these Sentinels, the stronger Nimrod's going to be, and the worse he's going to hit us. The other really bad thing is when Nimrod's in play, if he ever knocks us out, we are eliminated from the game. That's it.
You're on your own.
So his alternate win condition is not only getting to 15, but eliminating all other players. Now, if we get knocked out when the Sentinels are in play, that's okay. We come back like normal play. No big deal. Well, mostly no big deal. So that's the goal. The overflow mechanic is every time we need to add tokens to a location and we cannot, we increase his track by 1. So that's one way the track can go up. The track also goes up by 1 for every time we get knocked out. And there's some other ways it could go up as well.
Why aren't the threat cards out?
Because we always do that during setup, talk about each card.
Okay.
So, speaking of which, I think we're at that point now. Oh, actually, I'll mention 2 other things. We are playing with the Danger Room because we love that one, so that's over here.
Yep, this is where you get your training cards if you choose this instead of this top option.
That's right. And we're going to play with one other thing. We're going to play with the superhero cards. Now, this is technically not in the rules. It is, you're supposed to play the superhero cards when you play 1 versus all, 1 versus many. But we played this the other night fully co-op with using the superhero cards, and we loved it. It was pretty fun. Yeah,
it just adds in, it's a one-time use thing.
It's one additional card you can use at 1 point during the game. That's it. So it's it does make the game easier, but it's a slight easier compared to the rest of them.
We've played it though where I didn't even use the card.
Yeah.
So I think it's not much of an edge. It's just like one of them is, hey, when you were to take damage, you can negate 2 of that damage, or like when you come back, you can get an extra card or something like that.
Right. there's just another way to add flavor to the game. So that is a house rule. Just FYI, we're going to play with that. But otherwise, other than that, we're playing with
You're
everything
getting
real.
soft on this game,
I
Steve.
am. I know.
Put the double wilds back in. Now we have hero cards.
Okay.
I think you realize that the game is ramping up.
It is. Let's set up the board with the threat cards. Here we go. The first threat card we have is Sentinel Production. So, see Sentinel Activation Protocol, which I'll show you right now. So let me pull it up. So, we'll do it later, I guess. I lied. It's gonna be hard to explain it now. But basically, the Sentinels are gonna follow our cards because they don't have their own master plan cards. But basically, what this is gonna do, effectively do, is they're gonna help them heal much quicker. So that is gonna go on the board. We've got one of those. Also, whenever every of these cards say when you clear this threat, you decrease Nimrod's activation track by 1. So this is one of the few ways to get that track in the middle of the board from 15 down to 0. So that's how you can bring it back down. Yeah, just no. We don't.
Yep, I don't need the tokens. I was just thinking about that.
All right, so that's the first one. Second one we're going to get is, looks like we got another Sentinel Production, so same thing. I could add to the board. Okay, and then we have a Mutant Detection. Heroes that take damage in this location take 1 extra damage. Same as before, as you clear it, you drop the track by 1. And then we have a Data Analyzer. So this is going to have some special effect. It's going to matter when we get knocked out. It's going to move the tracker more when we get knocked out. So that's going to be added to the board. And then we got two more cards left. We got another Data Analyzer. And last but not least, we have the other Mutant Detection with this extra damage. Okay, so let's talk now about what the Sentinels actually do. Let me pull that up real quick. So in the game, it comes with this card for everyone, a Sentinel Activation Protocol. What this does is the Sentinels will activate in this order 1 through 6 based upon the symbols on the last 2 hero cards. Here. So if I were to play a move and a punch, for example, and let's say I started the game, I played a move and a punch. What we do is after my end of my turn, my Sentinel, whatever I have, number 1 or number 2, in this example, I'm number 2, I'll go down this order. So I would have a movement, so he would move 1 space closer to me, heading to my target hero. If he's already there, we increase the track by 1. And then he doesn't have any heroic actions, so he doesn't do that stuff. He does have a punch, so he would do 1 damage to 1 hero in his location if anybody is there. We just march down the order. So, movement, that's try to move him. Heroic actions will drop civilians on that spot. Punches will try to hit whoever's there. Now, Wilds will recover health for the Sentinels. And it recovers 1 health for each Sentinel Production threat card in play. So, what that means is those Sentinel Production cards, they'll currently increase the health by 2 every time we play a wild card. If we remove both those production cards, then they won't heal at all. Also, if they're already at full health when this happens, we increase the track by 1. That's a bad one. Number 5, if the last hero card, now this is only the last hero card, has a special effect, increase the activation track by 1. Basically, Nimrod's adapting to our special abilities. The more special abilities we have, the faster his track goes up, which makes sense thematically. So have to watch out for special effects, any type of special text on cards. And last but not least, number 6, if the target hero is in the Sentinel's location, they take 1 damage.
So you could get punched with the icon, and then just number 6, if you're with them, you're going to get hit anyway?
Okay. Yep, but that's the target hero. So if only number 2 would hit me. So if number 2 is in your spot,
he won't hit me.
He won't hit you for the number 6 ability. That's correct. Okay. Yep. So
that's
how they work.
Ready?
Let's do it. Let's start the game.
Now again, since Nimrod's not on the board, the villain, we're not playing his card first, so we're going first.
We're going first, correct.
Okay. I will go first.
Okay.
Yep. I think, where is he at? You can afford 2 stars there. You can play a move.
You want to get the production? You want to try to knock out the production?
Yeah, because I don't want them to heal.
Okay.
So I'm going to play double star.
Okay.
And just go like that.
Okay. Cool. And then what we'll do is we have to activate the last 2 cards. So Kim's got a double star. We'll look at her number 1. She's number 1. So in his spot here, he's going to drop down 2 civilians in that location.
So I just filled it. So make sure you move your guy.
Yeah, exactly. So that two civilians in that spot. So this game is very different. You have to be very careful what cards you play and how you play them. So I'm up now. Here we go. I'm gonna draw my card. I get a movement, or I have a movement and start. So you have to double start. I want to play a movement for sure, because that way he'll move closer to me.
But if you play this one, keep in mind he'll have 3 in overflow.
That's right. We don't want him overflow there. So I think I almost have to play my single move. Also, I've got 2 special abilities. Let's talk about what Iceman does, because he's got some cool things. So he's got this ice slide. So place a frozen token. What is that? These are these fun little tokens. Put in your location. Heroes may leave this location without performing a movement action. Beginning of your next turn, discard the token. So you can freeze a spot and make people leave that spot easier. It's pretty cool actually. I like that one a lot. The other ability he has, of course, is freeze. Attach a frozen token to a villain in your location. Next villain turn, that villain cannot move, and the token is discarded. So stop Nimrod from running around. Okay, so yeah, I will definitely play the single move. So I've got a single move and a double star. So I will clear that production. And I think I'll go north. I'm the other one.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm the one with the shooting his ice ball. Yeah, can you aim it down so people can see the camera what it looks like? It looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's got ice ball shooting. Move up there, and then I have another star, don't I? So let's drop a star down. Let's make it so they can't heal. Alright. So now we have to do the activation protocol. So my number 2 is going to move first. Actually, let's do this in order. So if you look at it, I've got a move and 2 stars. So first thing is he moves.
He moves, but he's moving closer to you, which actually is this way.
That is correct. Yep. And then 2 stars, you can drop down 2 civilians. So that is already filling up. Yay!
Awesome.
Okay.
So I actually don't want to move to you because I would then trigger him.
That's right. Yeah, we kind of want to keep the Sentinels like chasing after us in this game.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what I got.
You have a movement for me. Yep.
Should
I put it like this? I can't see that.
Shoot. I don't want to play my wild.
Yeah, if you play a wild now, because they're not damaged, they're just going to move the track up. Play your wilds now.
No. Yeah, you're right.
Because they're not damaged. I mean, you can play...
I think the single wild's the best option.
I can play Optic Blast. What does Optic Blast do?
It just damages everything in that location. So it's like best case I get one. I think the single wild is the least hurtful but most effective thing.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, it moved the track once. That seems okay. Okay, that's fine.
And then my guy will increase 1 health. But let me move and wild. What do I want to do? Actually, I can go towards you because he's not going to drop anybody.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to go move.
Okay.
And star.
Surprised you didn't level up.
Well, I'm trying to take care of that.
That's fine.
All right, so now he's actually going to go move.
Yep.
And wild will gain a health.
He's already at full health. So instead, we move up to track 1.
Oh, right.
And let me put the track on the board. We have a virtual, so Kim's also can keep track of it on there as well. So the bottom one is track. We're up to 1.
I thought he could go over his max health.
No.
Okay.
No, not this one. Sometimes they can, but not this one. Okay, so now it's my turn. So I have draw a card. Oh, double wild. So you give me a single wild.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So the ice slide, I can get pretty far with that one. I gotta be careful where I go though. I don't want to play the double wild because he'll heal a bunch. Or no, we'll move the track up a lot. Oh wait, we're supposed to move the track down when we clear that first card, but no.
We were at 0.
We're at 0. Okay, that's fine.
What do you want to do, Steven?
I don't know. Kind of have some bad cards. I don't like my cards at all. Do I just play it late on my ice slide for now? Try make some distance.
Your moving star and then land here.
Moving star and land there. Why there?
Well, wild can close this.
Yep.
Move. Yep. Save a guy.
Yep.
Or use the wild to punch that guy since they're going to drop one there.
And then he would move to your spot and drop down
one civilian.
That seems okay.
Yeah.
That seems okay. Okay, let's do it.
So you want to punch this guy or do something done? I would actually do this one.
Punch that? Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Sorry, I'm telling you how to play your turn.
That's okay. Clear that card.
All right, so now...
No more production for them.
And then since we cleared this, we decrease the track.
That's correct.
There you go.
Track by 1. You got it.
And then you're down here, and you can get a training card or...
Oh yeah, I can level up. Let's do it.
All right, see? I had a good suggestion.
Permanent. When you use a movement to move, you may take another hero in your location with you.
Nice.
That's thematic for Iceman.
Nice. We're going...
That's right.
I like it.
So, as a reminder, these cards, when they're permanent, they'll stay with me. But if I ever get knocked out, I lose all my cards.
Well, don't die.
So don't die. Exactly.
All right, so I drew...
Wait, I have to move my Sentinel. So he's number 2. He's going to move and then...
Drop a guy down.
No. Yes, drop a guy down and he has the wild. So he would also gain... Oh, move the track up 1. So that didn't last long.
That's okay. Star.
Didn't really set you up very well, did I?
What's the special do? Increase the track by 1.
Yep. Every time you do special, the track goes up by 1. They have 5 health. Now your number 1 would activate, so not the number 2.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play the double punch.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do double punch on your Sentinel.
Okay, so number 2 gets knocked down from 5 down to 3 health.
And then I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And save a guy.
Okay. And remember, there's no missions. There's no we don't keep track of any of the threats we cleared or anything.
I'm gonna take a training card. Permanent. If you used a hero token or action before using a punch this turn, I gain an extra punch.
That's an awesome one.
Yes.
Now this one, we had a discussion about this on the
fun
server.
fact.
Oh, sorry. When you answer this real quick.
Yeah.
So if this one, I believe how you read it, you have to use a punch. You don't just get a punch if you only have heroic actions. So you have to have a heroic action and a punch, and you get an extra punch. So
if you play them in that particular order.
In that order, yes. Go ahead. Sorry.
We didn't deal out superhero cards.
We didn't. Let's do that real quick. I talked about them, but I totally forgot. So this setup, we're supposed to deal 2 and pick 1. So that's fine. Okay, I am going to choose this one. So my card, to show you what I have, is Crisis Averted. How it works is the trigger, every card is a trigger, so it's at the end of any villain turn I can play this, the effect being discard up to 2 crisis tokens from anywhere, except the villain dashboard, which we don't have any crisis tokens in this game, or decrease the villain track by 1. So this will let me drop that track down for us.
I don't know which one to choose. Both of them happen when the villain ends their turn at my location. I can either gain a wild token, or I can move to any other location.
Got the white wild token.
You want the wild? I think that one?
I think so. Because I can move you as soon as I don't die.
Oh, yeah, you got your permanent thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
It's your turn. You got 2 punches.
Did we activate your guy?
No. He is going to move, drop a guy down, and try to punch something.
Yes, and you cannot. So, look.
You're in the way.
Okay. So it's my turn. I got 2 punches. Let's draw my card. Ooh, a movement and a punch.
Oh, you can take out yours.
I think that might be it.
No, except for, no, that's bad.
Then I would die.
You would die. So what happens is, once you defeat a Sentinel,
yep,
even on your turn. Then whatever sentinels remain are the ones that will activate at the end of your turn. So
Correct.
if you kill yours and you're in the one where mine is, mine's gonna be like, well, I guess it's just up to me, and then just punch you for 3.
That's right.
So that's not the best plan.
Yeah, I would lose my ability to move with you, which isn't the end of the world, but the bigger issue is when you get knocked out. Let me pull up the card real quick. So, if I can, actually, it doesn't say on this. I apologize.
No, it's on this.
It's on the actual
When
board.
a hero is KO'd, increase the Nimrod track by 1, +1 for each data analyzer in play. So we would increase the track by 3.
Correct. If anyone dies, because we have both the data analyzers here and here, so that's really bad to get knocked out right now.
Yeah, so don't do that.
Don't do it. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't use the double punch very effectively.
Well, that's okay. Just you can hit this guy and then run away.
Yes, or I ice slide away. I would move the track up by 1, but I could get at the data analyzer spot and be ready to manage that next. It seems okay.
Or you could ice slide that way and clear this. It's mutant detection. Oh, extra.
Yeah, you take extra damage. I'm not as worried about that one yet.
All right, what are you doing?
So yeah, I think I'll do my ice slide.
Ice slide.
Let's do it. It's gonna move up the track 1, but rather it seems okay. So I can place a frozen token in my location at some point. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move into the Adirondack Mountains. The question is, do you want to come with me?
Interesting proposition. Yes.
Actually, let me punch a thug first.
Okay, punch.
Yep, and then I'll move.
I'm gonna come with you.
Okay. Then I'm gonna drop down my ice slide in that location. So now we can leave that spot for free, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. Do you want to come with me?
Ooh. Yes.
Okay, I figured you might want to. We would get some distance from those guys. Okay, and then I have another punch. So let's punch this thug.
I like it, Steve. Good job.
And then that is my turn. So now we have to activate a movement. So my number 2 is going to move towards us.
Which way do you want him to go?
We can pick. Yeah, that was fine. And then he's going to
try to punch.
Yep. And then he's going to we're going to increase the track by 1 because of my special ability.
Oh yeah.
So up to 2. Okay. So far, so good avoiding the sentinels.
Shoot.
The data analyzer doesn't matter when Nimrod pops out.
Yeah, I can play wilds now without repercussion.
Why?
Because my guy's at full health and yours will not heal because we don't have any more of the
Oh, true. Yes.
Sentinel production threat cards.
That's correct. They won't heal now at all. So wilds are fair game.
But he has 3 health, so if I played my double wild, he would heal twice on your turn because I can't kill him with your move.
Right, but which guy is going to move towards me?
My number 1.
Your one's, yeah. So I'd have to get to my guy, which is a little far away. I can't take him out in one go, unfortunately.
No, we ran too far.
Steve. We did. We did.
Far.
In hindsight, maybe I should have moved.
Yeah, that was too far. Well,
I was thinking we had to take out the data analyzer, but maybe we don't.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna double move. Gross. I don't. Don't like this option, Steve.
Yeah, I didn't set us up for a while.
That
was my mistake last time.
Well, this is gone though, isn't it?
Nope. Not at the end of my turn, or begin my next turn. Sorry.
Because what I could do.
Yes, begin my next turn. Goes away.
Is play my double wild. Move. In there, free move out of there.
Yep.
And then punch him twice.
Yes.
This guy's gonna come down. And just stand there. Oh, I'm gonna take a damage. because he'll be in my spot.
Correct. So also have full health, so we move the track up twice.
Oh, gross. We went too far, Steve. This is not a good move.
Yeah, the double wild's a tough one right now. If you was damage, it'd be okay.
All right, I'm giving you a move. I'm gonna move the track up, but I'm gonna.
Okay. Precision shot.
Yeah.
So here's Kim's laser beam, punch in adjacent locations. You got 2 moves and a punch in adjacent location.
Yep. So I'm going to move. That's 1 move.
Yep.
Hit him for 1. Then I'm gonna ice slide back out.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna move here. Although is that the same thing where I'm just getting too far from him?
Well, he's gonna have 2 move now.
Oh, my guy. Yeah, my guy would be here.
Yeah, he's gonna be there.
Yeah, that's fine. And then this goes up.
Yes. So we're at what now?
3.
3? Okay. Alright, draw my card. Here we go. I have a single wild and a movement from you.
Is this ice slide gone
now?
now?
The ice slide is gone there. Yes, correct. That melts.
Oh, I should not have left him here, though.
Why?
Well, because you have to move and hit your guy.
I don't think I can.
Unless you play your double wild, but he's gonna...
My double wild will cause him to... Oh, he won't heal. My guy won't heal.
The track will go up.
Yeah. The track goes up?
If he's at full health.
He's not at full health. So let's look at that close.
No, but if you kill him, if you kill your guy,
recover 1 health for each Sentinel production threat card in play. Oh, if I kill my guy, that's correct. If I don't, though, the wilds won't do anything against my guy. So I'm okay. I can play wilds on my turn.
Oh yeah.
You can't play wilds because your guy is at full health.
Yes.
So that's what I was thinking. If I can just hit your guy once, I don't have to take him out. But then you're free to play your wilds.
No, because they're gonna heal once, and then if I play more than that, then the track.
They won't heal any because there's no productions in play. So if you look at that card,
oh, you're right.
It says recover 1 health for each Sentinel production threat card in play, which would be 0.
Oh, so you're just saying if we ping one of him down, then that's like a null effect.
Yep. It'll stop. It'll be free game for the wilds.
I gotcha.
So give me a movement, which I think is going to work out pretty well because I can play my movement and punch cards. So let's do that. I've got 2 movements and a punch. I will run up to that guy, punch him, and run back here. Yes. I'm going to take damage, though.
Why?
2 damage.
Why?
Because my guy's going to make it to my spot and hit me twice.
Oh, yeah, he is. Do you still want to do that?
I don't know what my other options are.
Go clear out, thin this out some.
You'd rather do that?
I'm just giving you different options.
I feel like we can't take too long, though, right?
No, we can't. Play your double wild instead.
Why?
Because if you just ping this guy for 1, it's the same effect.
Oh, but I gave you 2 wilds, so then you can come and take him out, maybe?
Yeah.
But my movement and a punch will do the same thing.
Yeah, but he's not going to move twice to where you are.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Ah.
Okay, let's do that. That's smart. Smart play, Kim.
Thank you.
So move, punch, and run back. So same effect, except I'm using the double walk for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then on my turn, my number 2 is going to move towards me. And then my double wild, he will try to heal, but he cannot. So that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. See?
Okay, Kim, you're up.
We are taking too long. Our decks are going to run out.
I know. I think you could probably take out one of them.
If I play double wild? Because your guy has 2 health, right?
Yes, my guy's 2 health, your guy has 4. You can play your wilds without worry now, so.
Move. Hit. I'm going to do that.
You may take some damage.
Yeah, I'll take 1 damage.
Oh yeah, only 1 damage. That's true. That's not bad. That's not bad.
I hate using the double wilds when it's not for Nimrod.
I know.
So I'm trying to think, is there a different way to do this?
Oh, you have to Optic Blast. Can you use that?
Yeah, but it only does 1 damage to each of them. I might as well.
Oh, but mutant detection, you're gonna take extra damage there.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
That's bad.
Nope. Nope. Even with my double
I don't even
wild,
think you would do that either.
I can't even. Ooh.
Shoot from range and then run and then clear some stuff.
Okay. I just need you to do it. So I'm going to move here.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot yours.
Okay.
And I have 2 choices left. No, I have 1 thing left.
So he's gonna move.
No, I have 2 wilds left actually.
He's just gonna move your spot, so your case staying there.
So no, but I'm not. I'm gonna move here
Okay.
and save this.
Okay. The data analyzers don't matter if we. They don't really matter that much.
What?
The data analyzer matters when we get knocked out. So
yeah, so we just don't want to die.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
so
my
now
turn.
the bag of hey Dan, welcome. Yep. So now he's going. Yours is gonna move, and that's it. So
and then yeah, because he can't heal because we got rid of the Sentinel production.
Right. So my turn. Draw my card. The star. Oh man, playing with the Sentinels just to rub it in. Sorry. He opened his box and the Sentinel had a broken arm.
Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah, apologize. No. Okay. I've got a star. And a wild. And a move. Yours is over a space, right?
Yeah, this one's number 1. Oh, I moved the wrong one. No, wait, that's mine.
Yeah, you moved the right one.
Yeah. This is mine. That's 1. That's 2. Because they're labeled, Steve.
They're labeled. Yep. Okay. What if I did my move and punch?
Yeah.
So I run, take him out, and move over there, and then he will try to move here and then not do anything.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of far away from you, though. That's a downside.
That's okay.
That's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Move and a punch with the other move. So let's run and gun. Let's not run past them. If you think otherwise. Yeah.
What if you did freeze?
Freeze doesn't work on these guys. They're not villains.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's your best option.
The other option is I can move, take him out, but then this guy's going to move here and they only 2 damage.
Yeah, we don't want
I'll survive.
Yeah, but you're going to get hurt.
And the healing spot's right there next to me. But at least that way he's closer to you.
Oh.
You know what I'm trying to
Taking
say?
1 for the team.
Take 1 for the team.
Yeah.
And I can go heal.
Yeah.
Try that.
Yeah.
Okay, play my wild. So my movement in this wild, I will move here and take out the Sentinel. So 1 Sentinel down.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, so now, end of turn. This
Yep.
guy's the last one. He's going to move. Wild, he can't heal because we took care of that.
Yep.
But he's in your spot at the end of the turn. You take 1 damage.
I take 1 damage.
But mutant detection, you're actually taking 1 extra damage.
Correct. I take 2 damage.
Okay. I still think it was worth it.
I think so too. Okay. Cameras up.
Okay.
Give you a single wild.
Crap.
I don't think you can take him out.
Crap. He's still too far.
You might just take your time on that one, use your star.
And have him, like, come over here.
Maybe.
But you're going this way to heal.
True.
Unless you're not.
Unless I don't. Yeah, the problem is we're kind of separated. We need to be together.
I know, you could move me too. I keep forgetting
I could move you.
Should I? I'm tempted to play this. Optic Blast.
Okay.
This deals 1 damage to everything else in this location except Havoc and discard all civilians. I'm tempted to go up there and clear that out.
That's not bad.
I'm not going to help you at all with the 4 life on the Sentinel.
And then he's just gonna
He's just gonna
drop a civilian in that spot.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's not gonna hurt you because you're
He's
not
not
the
gonna hurt
target
me.
hero.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a move.
Yep.
Which star? I'm gonna drop a star, or should I save this guy?
No, drop a star.
Drop a star.
Yeah, because that spot does his extra damage.
Mm-hmm.
No, drop it here. These analytes don't matter.
Oh yeah, extra damage.
Yeah, and you can take out everything.
Optic blast.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Excuse me.
Okay, so now on his turn, he's got a star and a wild. So drop a civilian, and that's basically it. Okay, here we go.
All right, we are out of time.
We are out of time. Okay, my
Took
double
way
punch.
too long on the Sentinels.
I have no movement. That's horrible.
How'd you not draw a movement? You're Iceman.
I have no movement. I'm gonna die.
Crap.
That backfired
so bad.
It did.
I should have given you a movement.
So the question is, what do I play to help you? Do I put down the star and then we just kind of work on this mutant detection?
I'm gonna punch him.
Punch him?
We're out of time.
We are out of time.
We only have 3. We're not gonna win this one. I'm sorry. We might have to try this again.
Yeah.
We took way too long on the Sentinels.
Punch him twice, but then you're not going to use the punches for anything in your turn.
I'm so far away.
I know, that's the problem. You ran the wrong way.
Oh, that was a bad move. I was too excited to blow.
Remember we talked about like, we should stay together, and you're like, just go over here. We'll have to replay this one, guys. This is really bad.
Now you do whatever you want at this point.
I think I could do the stars. I gotta wait for you to get closer. So double star that card.
He's gonna overflow it.
Yeah, well, a lot of bad things are happen.
I wouldn't.
You don't think so?
I'd single it.
Fine, single it and then rescue one person.
Because then he's gonna star
twice.
Star.
Yep. And then I take 2 damage.
You're dead.
So I'm dead. Lose my upgrade.
Oh.
And then we move the track up 3 times, which is the really bad thing about it. 1, 2, 3, up to 6. Okay.
I mean, there's nothing. You should have punched him, because I could put my double wild. You could have killed him.
Well, maybe I draw a double wild now.
This is what's happening.
Double wild? Okay.
Yep. I'm going to use 2 of those to clear this and see what's on the bottom of this, and hopefully it's good. No. Shoot.
I rescue someone at this location.
Yeah, so then I have...
And then you do get to drop the track by 1, which is good.
I know. I have a move. I'm going to move over here. I don't want to do that, though.
You drop the track by 1.
That's good.
Okay.
Alright, so he's going to... he dropped
Overflow, so we
track
increase
goes up by 1.
And that's it.
And he doesn't do anything on the wilds.
Okay.
Okay.
Draw my cards.
Stand back up. You could have killed him if you double punched him.
I could have. I can't take him out now.
Nope. Game over. Oh, this was so embarrassing. This was bad. I kind of want to re-rack. We'll finish it out.
Okay. I guess I play my movement. No, this punch. Single punch.
So you're going to punch him for 3? Or punch him for 1 and clear this? And
I think punch him for 1 and clear that. Yeah, let's do that.
Punch him for 1. Clear this.
So we drop that down. I can gain a punch token. Sweet. We'll definitely do so. And I can exchange it with someone else. Ooh, can I give it to you? Can you use it? No, you probably can't use it, can you?
Yeah, I can.
Really? You can get there?
No, I can't get there.
Okay. Okay, I'll just hang on the punch token.
Alright, so he's going to punch you for 1.
Yeah.
This is so bad, Steve.
We have like no resources.
I
don't think we're going to see Nimrod.
No, we're not. Just gonna play a move
Okay.
and a punch. So I'll punch this.
Okay.
If I move here, he's gonna punch me.
Yep. You level up though too.
I'm taking this chance. See what this card is.
Okay.
Permanent. You may deal 1 extra damage to a villain you dealt at least 1 damage to this turn.
Oh,
that would be
nice.
helpful.
Wow, that's great. So you can double up the attacks.
All right,
okay.
so he's gonna move here and punch me. I'll get rid of this.
And you take an extra damage.
Why?
Because you're the target here. He's in your
Oh
spot.
shoot.
Yep. Okay, my turn.
Track goes up.
He killed you?
Oh no, he didn't.
Okay,
I got one life.
Okay. Okay, draw my card. Another freeze. I have to put my freeze. How much health does he have?
4. That's
No,
why
what? No, I hit him once. He's got 2, 3.
you hit him once this whole turn, this whole game. He's got 3. I'm sorry.
Gosh darn it.
Just give me.
Okay. I'm gonna do the move punch freeze. Freeze isn't gonna do much to him. So I'll move to his spot.
You have a
Punch
punch
him.
token. Use your punch token.
Why?
Just because I only have 1 punch and I can kill him.
No, I'll punch him once. I'll move back to the spot and my turn. And then I will give you a punch token.
Why aren't you using the punch token you have to punch him again?
Oh wait, yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
So I won't gain that other punch token. I thought I could give you the punch token, but it's only in that location.
That's the end of your turn. Okay.
Yep, so now he's gonna move to my spot.
And then he's going to.
Oh, I didn't draw my card, did I?
Oh, he's killing you.
Did I draw my
'Cause-
card?
I thought you did. Weren't you wounded?
Oh, I was wounded. Yeah, he's gonna kill me.
You're dead again.
I did again. We moved up 3 times.
Oh, yeah. What? 3 times?
Yeah.
Because we got rid of. Oh, they're both out there.
Yep, 7. Kim, can't you double the punch with that card? Save the token!
Say double the punch.
Yeah, so you got extra punches with your star punch thing you haven't been using.
Well, because I haven't been playing them in that order.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm dead.
You're dead. Okay.
At least you can take him out now.
I can take him out now. I'm going to play the move and the star because I don't need to use mine.
Okay.
Punch. Actually, I'm going to keep that one.
Move, punch. Move, that's fine.
That's a waste.
Use the move star.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, and you turn back on this.
Exactly. So I'm
Okay.
going to move 1.
Yep.
Star here.
Yep.
Punch. He's dead.
Woo! Reducing Nimrod.
And then move back. And then draw until I have 3 cards. I have no more cards to draw, though.
That's your whole deck.
It's my whole deck.
Okay. Now.
When I try to draw cards, isn't that game over? Or is it when I'm out of cards?
When you're out of cards.
Okay.
So now Nimrod's going to appear at the spot of the last Sentinel. And then at the end of turn, now we play a Master Strike card. Hey, so just got here, you're dead again. I was going to ask you how Steve's doing. Question answered. Yeah. It's not good. It's not good.
I think he's died like 3 times. At least twice.
Yeah. Move clockwise to the next location with the hero with the most cards in hand, which is you, because I'm out. He's going bam, which you're going to take 2 damage, because he's in the yellow. And then we got to drop people down, so...
Okay. Okay, I'm going to wait.
Yep.
I have a thing to do.
And then you got to drop people down, so thugs and spots. But the good news is, we can attack Nimrod right away. Bad news is he's under pressure, so after every 2 turns, he's gonna...
We have to increase the track. We overthrew.
Oh, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Okay, however, now, listen.
I'm in play. I come back to life.
Villain ended his movement in my location. I gain a wild token. I'm using my super card.
Okay. So that's her super card. Gain a wild token.
And I have to remember, I have this permanent... I just drew this, so if I deal 1 damage, I get an extra damage.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I can do good here.
Okay, so.
Oh, wait, it's not.
Yeah, you just skip my turn.
Just skipped your turn.
I say my turn.
Sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna play freeze. So I've got a star and 2 movement.
Let me stand you back up.
Thank you. Stand me up. So I will star. Let's go ahead and rescue a civilian.
Okay, how much life does he have?
He has 8 life. I am then going to move to his spot. Now I'm going to provide. I'm going to punch him for 1, 2 punches. So he's take 2 damage. So it's down to 6 life. Oh, and then put the track up. The track's up to 10. Gosh, that's so high. Okay. So that's 2 punches.
Okay, 6.
And then I have another move.
Are you playing? What are you playing?
Play my freeze. So he's frozen. He's not going to move from that spot.
Okay. I hope he doesn't bam.
Oh, wait, I have my double punch. What am I doing? Well, I can get another punch token.
Do that, because it gives me move. Well, I don't need movement. Because if you freeze him.
Yeah. You know what? Let me undo that. Well, then I can't freeze him. I have to. I don't want to freeze him.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I'll end my turn here, and I gain another punch token back. And he won't leave that spot.
Okay.
So that was. Yes, that's it.
All right. So he's going to go after every 2 turns.
Correct.
So I'm going to go.
You go. Yep.
I'm going to play my move and punch.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to do Crisis Averted. At the end of the villain turn, discard up to 2 crisis or decrease the track by 1. Shabam! Let's get him out of that red zone. He's down to 9.
Wait, what'd you play?
He just drops down to 9.
Oh, you played your special card?
Yeah.
Okay. This is cool.
Okay.
I have this other permanent ability. If you used a star before using a punch this turn, gain an extra punch action.
Play your star.
Playing the star, saving this guy.
Okay.
Punching him
Yep.
for 1.
Yep.
Oh, I get an extra punch because of that?
Yep.
Oh, and then you may deal 1 extra damage to a villain if you dealt at least 1 damage to them this turn.
Yep.
Oh, that would be 3 hits. And
Yep.
I have a move if I want to run away.
And you have a wild token.
Oh, I'm going to use the wild token to punch him again.
Oh my goodness.
4 damage, Steve. It's insight.
That was close.
It's insight, and I.
Is it down to 2 life now?
He's in 2. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I think you should run away.
I'm gonna use the last one to run away.
Come here. It's a good punch token.
Oh, yeah, and you can move with me. Oh no, you lost that when you died.
There you go.
Sorry. Okay, Steve.
He's frozen, so this is good. This is
frozen.
Good. Here we go.
Yeah. Yes. He's not moving.
Move clockwise. Next hero, he doesn't
He's
move.
not moving.
He doesn't move.
He's not moving.
He bams, so he does nothing. Or the crit queen exactly.
Yes.
So he's not moving. He doesn't bam anything because he doesn't move because he's frozen, and then he drops on thugs.
Okay. Well, she's overflowing 3 times.
No, twice. 1 to those 2 locations, but not here. He only has 1 there.
Okay, but wait. It wants to add 2.
Does
it overflow for each time?
Yeah, it says when tokens plural can't be added, increase your track.
Oh, okay. 1. So 1, 2.
Yeah, so it's gonna be added 11 for
okay.
his track.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay, Steve. It's
so
your
now
turn.
It's my turn.
You have a star. You could save a guy on your way out the door.
So I gotta play my. Oh,
yeah,
not frozen. He's no longer
frozen. He's not frozen anymore.
Yep.
Move and punch. Move and punch. Move and punch.
Move and punch. And I have a punch token.
Wait. Yeah, star.
And a star. Yeah, that's right. He's someone as well. So move. I got punch. Another punch token. So that's 2 damage. That is it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What the heck just happened?
That was close. That was intense.
That was awesome.
That was intense.
I wrote us off so hard 5 minutes ago.
I thought so too. I was really tempted. Like, let's just sweep. Let's just clean up.
That's what I did. I was like, re-rank. Oh, good job.
Good job.
Good job. Yes. Man.
You're using your level ups.
Yeah.
Up a ton.
My permanent skills.
Freezing him was clutch.
That was huge, Steve.
Because then otherwise he would have.
We would have died.
Yeah, he would have killed both of us. We would have lost.
Well, I know. I swear we were dead 5 minutes ago.
Because he would have came to our location and dealt us both 2 damage and eliminated you and probably me.
Doesn't matter. You know what matters? Victory.
Victory.
That's what matters in this situation. That was great.
That was a close one.
That was great. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't have thought that was going to happen. Good job.
Okay,
Nice.
so yeah, that's Days of Future Past. Now I did have other characters set aside if I'm going to play a second one, but feel like with a win, I feel pretty satisfied with that.
You feel good?
I feel good.
You want to
I
end
feel
on a
good.
high note
I do.
where I swear we were losing.
Yeah. You want to jump down to the chat?
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's do it.
Man.
Okay. What are your thoughts of this Days of Future Past?
This is fun. It plays differently than, I want to say normal way, because you're not starting with your villain.
That's right.
But I say that about every new expansion. Well, it's just different. It adds more. I know it's terrible commentary, but that was fun. I am shocked that we didn't lose.
I'm shocked too.
Because we're awesome.
We've played this one a few times, this mode. I really like this mode a lot. The Sentinels I liked from the get go when we first prototyped it back in the day, because it adds that really thinky aspect to the game where like cards that would be like, oh, this is an obvious play. Of course I want to move a double punch. But no, that's going to move the Sentinel. That might hit someone else, and you have to really think about what Sentinel's going to activate, where they're going to go, where they're going to be, what's going to happen. So not only have to think about what you want to play, but also what they're going to do. So that's quite a bit of nuance to it. So big fan there. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, Muzungu. So that adds it here. Now the interesting thing about this one is the Sentinels are nebulous in what they are. They're just robots in this mode. But when we play in challenge mode, they have special abilities, which is really cool. Like one will like capture a hero, the other one will like cancel special abilities and stuff like that. They don't work here, but I don't think you would want them to work here. They're hard enough. No.
If you did that here, there's no way.
Right.
I'd be super impressed.
Yeah, it'd be really challenging. So it's tricky to try to like knock them down, and you're on a timer because that villainous plot track is going up, and that could go up really fast, as you saw. Like when I died a few times, boom, moves of 3,
just a couple times. Well, and you and I were out of cards.
We both had 2 cards left.
We had 2 cards left, and that's all she wrote.
That was it.
So
we're gonna run out of time pretty fast here. And we're playing on the easiest level as well.
I know, and you added the superhero card bonus.
Which makes it even
and
easier.
We're playing with the training cards, which arguably, like, these 2 are huge.
Yeah. That might have won us the game.
This got me 2 extra hits for free.
Yeah. That probably won us the game.
Yeah.
So we're playing on the easier level for sure. With the characters. So anyway, you take out the Sentinels, and then Nimrod's a beast. I don't like player elimination in the game, but generally when he comes out and he starts eliminating players, you're not gonna last long because he's got lots of cards to say, oh, by the way, I'm coming to the next hero that's alive. I'm just gonna
it's just who's over there. And let's see, we only saw 2 of his. We didn't give him much of a chance.
No,
we only saw 2 of his cards.
Yeah.
Wow.
When he comes out, well,
and that's the thing. Like you're saying, like with Nimrod, if you don't go, he will kill you.
Well, that's where like Iceman's freeze came in. It's so useful because if he were to like move on the other side of the board, that would have been it. Because we couldn't get to him in time to knock him down far enough. Because he moves normally, he might move towards heroes, but he also might just move on the other side of the board. Or who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, when he does 2 or 3 damage to every hero, and you get eliminated, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, the other interesting thing, if there's only 1 hero left, you will play your cards back to back before he goes again.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
you have a chance.
Yeah, so you have a chance, exactly.
Yeah. So you really, really like this setup.
I do. Okay?
And when Sinister 6 came out, you really, really like that setup. Do you have a preference or the 2? Or because they are a little different, it might be like the type of mood you're in for which gameplay you want?
They play so differently. Sinister 6, you're battling 6 guys at a time. You have to figure out what order to take them out in. It's
stumped you.
It's a tough one, yeah. The Sinister 6 is the better value, hands down, because you get 6 villains and you can play them individually or together as a big group. This one, you can only play the Sentinels as challenge modes, but when you play Nimrod, you have to play with the Sentinels like normal. So it's very different on value system that way. But I like the thinkiness in this one. I might pick this one over that. Also because I feel like this one's feasible to win. It's challenging, but it's feasible to win. Sinister Six is brutal. Brutal. You have to bring like the A game, S class heroes. Bring the big guns to try to win that one. So I think usually this one I lean towards between the two of them.
Okay.
But
Cool.
yeah. Yeah, I like the heroes. They feel thematic with the optic blast, taking a whole huge area. Iceman's ice slide and freeze.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to see additional tokens and additional mechanics being added to this game. I know I'm getting to a little bit of review territory. We'll talk about do a review next week, but
No.
yeah.
Well, again, good job.
I'm surprised. I'm really surprised.
Shocked.
I'm shocked.
I swear, you go rewatch that part. I'm like, re-rack, we're done. This is over.
Well, yeah, so we've shown you a lot of the modes. The other modes we haven't shown is the Apocalypse mode, and Phoenix 5, and Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the three modes.
What's the Apocalypse one?
He has his 4 horsemen, and you first do a mini campaign battling each of the 4 horsemen, and then after that you re-rack, and depending on how well you did, the horsemen will be stronger or weaker.
That kind of sounds like Thanos thing, a bit.
No, it's pretty different. Because Thanos is a straight up campaign. I play these games back to back to back, and we fight him at the end.
Isn't that kind of what you just said for Apocalypse, though? You
No.
gotta play.
You do a one game of all 4 horsemen.
At the same time.
At the same time.
Oh.
And then they rejoin with Apocalypse, and they be at varying strength levels.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty different. Yeah, I must admit, the different modes feel very different in this game. There's a few villains between Season 1 and Season 2 that are a little similar, but they do play different even despite that. Like, the one obvious example I can think of is Rhino and Juggernaut, where Rhino is running around the board and charging you, and honestly Juggernaut is as well. But like Juggernaut will do damage when he runs through you, and I don't think Rhino does that. Rhino just runs to your spot and does you a lot of damage when he stops there. So there's like some subtle differences, but they both charge, for example. So there's some similarities between Season 1 and Season 2. Yeah.
Okay. And so you said the other one was what 5? What? Huh?
Phoenix 5.
Phoenix 5. Because you mentioned that before, and that
was requested to play. We might try to figure that one. That one's a.
But don't you have to play 5 games?
Well, we try to. It is basically survival mode, where you start with against one Phoenix 5 member. You play a full game like normal. If you defeat them, then you move on to the second one, or another one. You can choose the order you fight them in, but the next one will get the powers of the previous villain you defeated.
So the BAM will be like BAM for their own power, and then BAM for the other guy's power.
Correct.
And then that accumulates in stacks for each villain.
Exactly.
Why would you put yourself through that?
Also, there are threat cards at the Phoenix that come out on the board as well, which are super nasty. They're like the worst threat cards you come across. So that it just becomes really, really difficult as you continue playing through that one.
We'd have a Marvel United session.
That may be an extra
just
live stream.
Oh really? When is that happening already?
November.
Oh wow.
We will do an extra life game, so that might be a really good one for that one. But we'll talk about it for the review. We'll review all this stuff in the future.
I don't know if that would work because Extra Life you're always on like a time limit because of your scheduling. And if you got to play 5 games and hope you don't survive, you survive. I don't know.
That's true. And Deadpool plays very differently too, and where it's a try to beat your own score type thing. So you can't defeat him, but you just try to see how many points you score by the end of the game. Cool. Well, that is it. We had a lot of fun with this one. I am really surprised.
This was great.
Still on a high from that
one. Great. Words.
Words.
Great game, Steve.
It was. The next stream, we're going to take a break from superheroes for a moment. We're going to jump to a Renegade, which is a cooperative deck builder. It's an older one, but if you like Mage Knight and you haven't heard of Renegade, you should check this out. It was inspired by Mage Knight.
I know I've played that game before, right?
You have.
Why do I just don't remember our time together.
It's been a while. That's why I thought I'd bring it back to the table.
Long ago.
Yeah,
I'm sure if I looked at the box, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Right. So that'll be a full teach. We'll go through the whole game Wednesday. And then Friday is going to be Marvel Champions back on the normal slot with Peter and Terrence going through the Sinister Motives campaign. And then Saturday morning we have a chat with Kanji and Barrington I. So cool.
Great.
Well, that's gonna end it. Anything else?
No, I'm still just shocked.
Excellent. Well, thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you the next stop.
Bye.
Bye bye.